I have spent so long planning this speech. At the end of sophomore year, one of the assignments for Miss Austin's AP Lit class was to write a graduation speech. That's when I started thinking about it. If I want to graduate in the top 4 of my class, I'll have to give a speech. I should make it a good speech. How do I do that? So I got thinking, and I thought about it so much that I missed the deadline for the assignment. For the next 2 years, I planned, and about 2 months ago, I realized that all the ideas I had wouldn't work. This is actually the 3rd final version of a graduation speech I have written in the last month. One for the paper, one to be broadcast out of Bangor, and one for you. And when people asked why I didn't write one speech and save myself a headache, I replied it's because each speech speaks to a different audience, and that matters to me. What sort of speech would it be if it wasn't written for the people hearing it? I'd planned to be up there, looking at hundreds of people, including but not limited to all of my teachers. So even though all those people will still be able to hear this, I decided it's just not the same. And then I didn't think about it for 6 or 7 weeks, and now here I am, giving the real thing, having not really thought about it. I guess I have a lot to say, but no idea how to say it. And I was told not to make this too long, so at this point, I'll cut to the chase. I have never been happier at any time in my life than I have been at this school. There are a lot of people I have to thank for that. My friends, of course. I won't name names, but you know who you are. At least, I really hope you do. What you don't know is how much I appreciate you. When I came here in 9th grade, I had bad days quite a lot, but that doesn't happen so much anymore. What was good, you made great, and what was bad, you guys made doable, so thanks. This goes for my teachers too, though I have a little more to say on that front. For anyone here or watching who doesn't know, I'm legally blind. I'm not shy about it, it's the butt of much of my underappreciated humor. But it does mean that I still ask extra. I have accommodations which help me access class content like things written on the board, and these usually mean my teachers have to work a little harder. And I imagine it's especially difficult because it's most of the little things, like writing with black and not green on the whiteboard, or remembering to print my test in large print. It can also be big things, like spending time outside of class to find a digital copy of a textbook, or helping me make observations in a lab in a room that's full of things that are on fire. And I gotta say, there isn't a single person here who has let me down. So, to all my teachers, thank you so much. Even with that, though, there are some names that need saying. Mr. LaPlante, for the incredible extra effort you put into making sure I always have what I need. I only ever took one class with you, marine biology, way back in freshman year. I guess 2 if you count senior seminar. But whether I was actively enrolled in one of your classes or not, you were always there to back me up. It has always been clear to me that you are willing to personally see to it that I get the assistance I need, and I've always appreciated it, but never thanked you. I guess now is as good a time as any. Mrs. Turner, yeah, you knew you were going to be in here. Knowing you has taught me 2 things, in addition to the calculus and everything. What it looks like to be a really, really good teacher, and that I could never be a teacher. Sometimes I think I have never put as much effort into anything I have ever done as you put into one of your classes. For any underclassmen listening, Miss Turner is awesome. There was no one better to hang out with after school while trying to get work done. Mr. Churchill, you're pretty cool, keep it up. And of course, John Lincoln. Yeah, with the camera. Hi, John.
Hey.
Theater has been a highlight of high school for me every year. It's where I made my first friends as a freshman and spent my afternoons with those friends all fall and winter. I'm not much of an actor, but I've always looked forward to rehearsal. No matter what kind of day I was having, I knew that at 2:40 I could leave it all behind and throw my energy and attention at a project I cared about. It never felt like work, not even the hours I spent memorizing lines. Putting so much energy into theater absorbed a lot of my stress and worries. because it was 2 or 3 hours a day I could spend not thinking about anything but the play. I really don't think I could have succeeded in high school without it. Plus, we got to go to New York City and see a show on Broadway. Twice. And all of this comes down to John. You've really made a difference in a lot of people's lives for the better. I know that because we talk about it sometimes. You deserve to hear that. And I guess that's where I'll leave it. I could go on, but I don't really want to. So, congratulations, class of 2020. We did it.